It, based on the novel by Stephen King. Okay, so I want to say this. I'm not exactly the biggest Stephen King nut out there. I love Stand By Me, which is based on The Body, and The Shining, which Stephen King doesn't exactly care for all that much, but it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Jack Nicholson is great, but I just am not a huge Stephen King fanatic like a lot of people are out there. But I gotta say, I really, really love this movie. It started off really strong. There is a really creepy scene, and it builds sort of the relationship between the main character Billy and his brother, who, spoiler alert, dies, but you can kind of tell that from the trailers and promos. And as someone who has a brother, I just couldn't help but feel for this relationship. And all the other characters are great, particularly the character of Richie Tozier. He's played by that one kid from Stranger Things. I'm not exactly sure what his name is, but he stole the show. He had all the best lines. Pennywise he's not in the movie that much, but he is really, really scary. He has this voice that I will not try to imitate because I'm not exactly great at imitating voices, but while he's scary, what I found the creepiest and scariest was there is stuff in here that is really adult, and they put children in some really, really uncomfortable positions, and they go pretty far. Not as far as the book, thank God. Ugh. But it's really kind of uncomfortable, which a lot of scary movies today really seem to forget. It's not about jump scares, but you gotta make me feel for the characters. You gotta make me care about these characters. There's more to being scared than just bah! Good use of creepy imagery in this movie. The things that they do with Pennywise is just really fantastic. The story structure in this movie is really strong. I don't remember the 1990 miniseries that well. But what I do remember, it wasn't really that good. But this version of it just focuses on the kid portion of the story. When I say I'm actually literally saying the movie's name, but the movie only focuses on them as children. But anyways, go see it. It's a great movie. Really enjoyed it. There were a few times where I felt like some scenes didn't take place that well in the movie. They just felt out of place. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. It was really good. Go see it. I'm Lucas Goad, and you're watching Lucas Goad Movie Reviews. I need to think of a name. Bye!